the Ford Ranger Raptor, the undisputed best bakkie on the market. Now I'm about to spend a couple of minutes talking about how awesome the Raptor is, but first, that's a little bit of Baja mode for you. So, I'll show you the interior, I'll show you the seats, discuss some of its features, and everything else in between. But most importantly, I'll tell you the prices, the cost of ownership, and yes, it does not come with a service plan, it is sold separately, but we'll talk about that later. So, let's get started. A common question I often get, does it have matrix LED lights? And yes, the Ranger Raptor has them. In fact, they are very, very bright. If you're wondering how I know, tonight, there I was minding my own business, out comes this Ranger Raptor flashing me. You can see the written performance LED over there. They are not exaggerating, those are proper lights. Moving on to the interior, we start our journey with the side step, which helps you get onto these wonderful seats. They are of course electrically adjustable, they are also heated. You get leather and Alcantara with the word Raptor on them, in case you forget and think you're in a Hilux. Like a Hilux would look this good. Anyway, you also get a center armrest, proper armrest. And that over there is Bra Isaac. I'll tell you more about him a bit later. Let's talk about the infotainment system. This is a very big vehicle, so you're going to need as many safety features as you can get, especially when it comes to things like parking. So you have active park assist, which has full autonomous, parallel and perpendicular parking. You also have a 360-degree view camera. You get parking sensors at the back and at the front. So Ford has made life really easy for a lot of people who will be using this to go to the mall. I foresee a lot of double parking here, and honestly, if I owned one, I would just park on 2 spots as well because hey, I don't want you denting my Raptor, okay? You have wireless charging, USB Type-C and the normal USB. They are your aircon, or as they call them, climate controls, cup holders. There you have your driving modes. You know, it's a 4x4. And for those of you who love quality music, you also have a Bang & Olufsen sound system with its own proper subwoofer. I know you won't see this in any other review, but Mr. How Much will show you a subwoofer. Yeah, right behind the back seats, and an amp over there in the corner. Cool stuff, guys, cool stuff. Speaking of other cool stuff, let's go back to the front of the vehicle so I show you this. Nice premium touches. You still have those door handles. Let me know what you think of them. You have decent storage spaces. I don't know what you'd put in there, but people put phones maybe and makeup. You have a glove box. You have a cup holder for your coffee if you're a coffee person. Oh, and before I forget, one thing Bra Isaac was very passionate about is the voice control system.
Take me to Lakeside Mall.
Which item would you like?
Temperature 16 degrees.
Setting temperature to 16 degrees.
Oh, my daughter.
96.4.
Tuning to FM 96.4.
This goes on for a while, so we're just going to move on. Now, the seats are actually inspired by a jet fighter. So the brochure says, as you can see, they do look good. The interior, apart from some highlights here and there, is pretty similar to the one you get in the Everest and the Wildtrak. But all in all, it looks good. When you open and close the door, you see that. The American truck. Full proper digital display for your speed and other features. And right behind your leather wrapped steering wheel, you have those big pedal shifters over there. This is a proper sports car. This is no ordinary bakkie, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. Anyway, when you start your sports bakkie, as you'll see, built Ford tough. Whoa, that's thunder. Yeah, it's raining. Normally I would edit that out, but I won't this time because it actually ties into this review. Now, as you know, lightning and thunder go together. It just so happens that the color of this car is called Blue Lightning. And I personally think it looks really good. It's blue and it's quick like lightning. Nice naming there, Ford. Nice naming. Anyway, there are other color options as you'll now see on your screen. So when it's time to go order your Ford Ranger Raptor, those are the colors you'll have to choose from. A few moments ago, I said this is a sports car. To prove my point, an Audi RS3. Guess how many kilowatts it has? 294 and 500 Newton meters of torque. This Ranger Raptor, 292 kilowatts and 583 Newton meters of torque. So my comparison is a bit apples and bananas, but it has helped you understand this is a proper sports buggy. It's quick, it's fast, and I hope people driving it are responsible because, hey, the way you guys are driving these Raptors. Anyway, you do have 7 airbags, and you also have adaptive cruise control with stop and go and lane centering, and a collision mitigation system. A few hours ago, I asked you guys to guess which car I'd be reviewing next, and 42% of you got it right. There were some comments as well. Lolo asked about the Ford petition. No, Lolo, Ford did not give me a Ford Ranger or Everest. We're still waiting. Actually, I've decided to give up on the whole petition. Yeah, I've lost hope. So I'm joking. I'm not giving up on anything. In fact, we're starting a new petition. Please give Mr. How Much a Ford Ranger Raptor. Wishful thinking, but let's just try. You never know. And if I do get it, I'll give you a proper review, guys. That is my promise to you. Anyway, let's get back to the Raptor. If you're enjoying this review, don't forget to like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Support local YouTube, guys. It's the right thing to do. Let's check out the back seats. Now, as you know, people think buggies have a lot of room in the back seats. They don't really, but you're not cramped. You also get these nice leather and Alcantara seats, still sports seats even in the back. There's a center armrest as well. And look at those headrests. They look cool. So you have rear Evans. Like I keep saying, it's hot these days. And you have that plug there I was struggling to open. And yeah, USB Type-C. And in terms of your legroom, it's okay. It's no Everest, but it has legroom. You can fit your family there. And check this out. Nice. Very nice. Now, the thing that makes this a bakkie or a ute in Australia or an American truck in America is because of the back. So let's quickly have a look. That is me jumping into the back. Ford. In case you forget. They don't want you to forget where you are. Anyway, just like the Wild Track, you have a 12-volt socket over there. And you also have a plug to connect your things. This is proper fancy stuff, guys. And you have LED lighting, which will come in handy when you're offloading things or when you're camping or just need to see what's in your load bed. And I haven't forgotten about Bra Isaac. Braked towing capacity is 2,500 kilograms. Which brings us to the name of this channel, Mr. How Much. If you're wondering how much this costs, I'll tell you. The Ford Ranger Raptor comes with a 3-liter V6 twin-turbo EcoBoost engine, and it has a starting price of 1,094,900 Rand. On finance, that is 20,840 Rand over 6 years at 11% interest. For a full tank, you'll pay 1,836 Rand at the current fuel price, and it has a claimed fuel consumption of 11.5 liters to the 100. Probably not if you're going on sport or Baja mode, but that remains to be seen. If you get an insurance premium of 4,000 Rand, yes, 4,000 Rand, your total cost of ownership would come to 26,676 Rand. And as you now know from my previous Ford reviews, you don't get a service plan anymore. So if you want one, you'll have to pay for it. A 4-year, 60,000 kilometer service plan will cost you around 9,283 Rand. And you also get a 4-year, 120,000 kilometer warranty. Now, before I tell you about Bra Isaac, let's listen to the exhaust note of the Ford Ranger Raptor. So the story of Bra Isaac, every dealership I went to didn't have any Raptors for me to review because they're not demo models and the models they had were sold. And that over there is Bra Isaac. When I came to Cases Ford in Benoni, Fortunately for me, he had seen the #1 Ford Everest review in South Africa. Yes, the one with 347,000 views. So he was really excited that I just walked into his dealership. So he said to me he'll help me do the Ranger Raptor review. I told him I don't even need to drive it. If I could just have it outside, I'll take my videos. Within 15 minutes, I'll be done. And he made it happen. He called me the next day. He said, hey, the Raptor is clean, the Raptor is ready. I said, I'm on my way. So I ran over there, and here we have it, the Ford Ranger Raptor review. So I hope you guys are happy with the review. I tried to cover as much as I could with the video clips I had, but I'm sure this will do well. In fact, let's make this video go viral. After you watch it, just go to the share button, share it on your WhatsApp status, let other kids watch, let them know there's a Mr. How Much. So if ever you want a Ford Ranger Raptor, guys, head over to Cases Fort Benoni, ask for Bra Isaac. After he has shown you the voice control system, he will sort you out. And don't forget, there is a waiting list because the demand for this car is high. So they'll add you to the waiting list, and when stock is available, you'll get your Raptor. From me to you guys, thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, take care.